If you're waiting for a PIP tribunal hearing, you're probably feeling a mix of stress and frustration. But there is one thing that you can do now that increases your chance of success and reduces your stress. Write a statement for the tribunal. Now, I know it sounds like more paperwork and it probably feels like you've explained your situation endlessly already, but it's a really powerful tool. Here's how and why to do it. So think of your statement as your insurance policy. On the day of the hearing, it's easy to get nervous and forget to mention something important. But a written statement ensures that the panel have your full story in front of them before your hearing even starts. Believe me, it makes the day of the hearing much less stressful. When you write it, you don't just list your medical conditions. The tribunal needs to know how those conditions affect your ability to do those very specific things that PIP is based on. So you need to be specific. Instead of saying, I have trouble cooking or I don't really cook, you need to explain why. Say, because of the tremors in my hands, I cannot safely lift a pan, or I cannot safely cook because of my confusion and forgetfulness. I frequently burn myself or cut myself. If you don't have help, do you just skip meals or stay in bed? That's the kind of detail the tribunal needs to hear. You also need to talk about your bad days versus your good days. How often do the bad days happen? Remember, PIP entitlement is based on what help you need most of the time. You can also use your statement to point out the errors in the DWP's assessment. If the assessor said you could walk 50 metres, but you actually have to stop and rest after 20 because of the pain, write that down. You also need to tell them about any times you have been hurt or almost hurt. Have you fallen? Have you left the gas on? If you panic when you're out, might you run into the road? Have you hurt yourself or someone else on purpose? These safety issues are vital for getting the right points. If you have any evidence that confirms what you're saying, refer to it. But don't worry if you don't have any more evidence. You don't need to have. I know it feels daunting, but you don't have to do it alone. We have a template statement on the Advice Now website that shows you exactly how to structure it. And you can see an example that somebody else used to win their appeal. So just search Advice Now PIP statement. You can do this. Good luck.